Hey everyone, today we're going to do a follow-up to a Tenacity video and dethatching. So this kind of just want to go over, obviously it's long, but we're going to cut it and see what happens. There's a white spot still right there, and a little bit right here. But there's no more POA, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and mow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so everything is cut. There's just a little bit white left in a couple spaces, but I'm not too worried about that. The next step, the final step of this, is going to be adding some Milorganite. Well, I guess it's not the final. I still have to blow off all the grass and the Milorganite back into the lawn. So this covers, what is it? 640. Covers 2,500 square feet, and it's 32 pounds. So technically, with this smaller area, about 500 square feet or so, what is that? That's, divide that by 5. I should be putting roughly 6 pounds down. Is that right? No. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to put closer to 15 pounds down. I do that because this is the first application. I go very, very heavy. It's going to smell a little bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be raining all that much. It's going to get warmer, and that's the key. You want it to be warm when you apply this, otherwise it won't really work. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Can go and probably, I mean, I've done this a few times already. This section of grass I'm not going to be, measuring out too greatly, but I just put the spreader on a pretty high setting, and then we will go ahead and put all that on. And at that point, we're just going to blow it out, and we're going to come back in about 2 weeks, and we're going to do our first striping. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down, and we'll do some spreading. How to do it. I don't really use the edge guard. I usually just kind of throw a little off on the side. It will have some on the concrete, that's why I'm not really too worried about it. But then you just throw to the wheel marks of your final spread, or your previous spread, so you're getting covered. I do go around in the larger areas with a pass just for around the corners and the rim. This one I'm not going to, just because it's just too small. I'm just going to go do lines, and then over here, because the car's in the way, I'm just going to go around kind of like a circle. You want to be pretty careful, otherwise it will kind of leave you with marks. The good thing about going heavy, though, you don't really have to worry about that, because it's all going to be pretty heavy, it's all going to be pretty good, so you don't really have to worry too much about marks, because what will happen if you do the bag rate, areas that don't get as much won't be as a bright blue, or in this case darker green and blue. It will just kind of have like little yellow and lighter areas. We don't want that. But if you go super heavy, just do what I do. Put it on a pretty high setting, walk through. It probably will have areas that are super saturated, but it's really not going to change much. You can only get so dark, and we're already well beyond that point. So I'll go ahead and put you guys down, and we'll go ahead and do that. Later I'll do an actual real video on how to fertilize, but that's a brief, quick and dirty one. We'll figure out how to calculate it out. Okay, put you guys down, be right back. Okay, so where were we? What did I just do? So, in general, you want to put out roughly, I do a pound of nitrogen per application of this. I think the bag rate you get like 0.72. But how to figure that out is this. It covers 2,500 square feet, 32 pounds. So, to make that easy, we will 2,500 divided by 32. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong way. We do 32, because we do thousands, divided by 2.5 instead of 2,500. It's 12.8 pounds. 6% of that is 0.76. So the bag rate is 0.76. I do about at least a pound, so that really goes about 2,000 square feet. But slow release, that's even better. So what did we do? We did 15 pounds. We basically did 30 pounds per thousand, because this is roughly 500 square feet. So 30 times 0.06 is 1.8 pounds of nitrogen in this application per thousand. That's pretty good. But unlike the synthetic versions of this or others, it won't burn, and it will release it slow, so you're not going to have a sudden jolt of growth. You will grow, don't get me wrong. It will be a lot of growth, and you will have to mow quite often, but it won't be a sudden growth. So I wanted to go over that. So looks like the final step is just to kind of blow all this stuff away. You don't really need to see that, you already did, so I'll go ahead and sign off at this point. Definitely keep on watching, liking, and subscribing. I'll see everyone later.